Welcome back to Omega Billiards TV coverage of the 2024 VNEA World Pool Championships. We got ourselves a men's intermediate match. This will be a race to 6 9-ball. I'm joined in the booth with Scott Simonetti. Good afternoon, Scott.
How you doing, Daniel? Good afternoon, everyone. We're starting up here. Jumping right into it. This is Shawn. He's from Madison, Wisconsin. Carom Room. It's a quick housekeeping of where these guys are from. Solid break. Cue ball. Has to hold, makes 2 balls. Gets a shot at the 1. Has to bring this cue ball down. And he's playing Tim. He's out of Sarasota, Florida. Pool Room Livingston's. A lot of Wisconsin people. Minnesota so far. Okay. Tries to follow and come back down. Gets a little caught up. Still has a shot at the 3. You can make it. You definitely got to bump on this ball. I don't know if you want to go back and forth like a void. But inside, you got to cut it. I think he's drawn into the 9. I'd be following into the 4 maybe. Okay, slow roll and hits the 9. Some pretty good control. Maybe, I don't think it sneaks by. But if it does. Okay, so it goes clean. It's kind of flat to be drawn and trying to go to the left rail. I think you highball it. 2 rails out of top. Needs an angle. I think he might be pinned straight. I want this ball to be able to just drag it towards your 8 to the left, but he's now straight up on it. Okay, draws back to cut off the angle, but plenty of distance. Another similar shot. Does he draw into the 9 or try and go back and forth? I think I'm drawn into it, hoping for a controlled bump. Okay, took his eye off the prize. So a missed 8 ball is going to bring Tim to the table with a beauty. Got super straight on that 7. This one, I think he could just stop or try and like kind of stick, tight draw it. I don't know if he wants to swing it to his right. Always following. Easy cue. There's a hole there. And there's a point. Wow, I think it's pointed. He's looking like he has it. Wow, maybe a little twist. Man, imagine that. Still having a shot looking like that. Holy cow, went easy. And he avoids that scratch. This guy's a magician. Well, that's wild. Tim is up 1-0. Shawn's kind of stunned a little bit. After the miss and then almost a scratch and almost a scratch. Wow, good start for Tim. Also earns the break or lands on the break. While we got a minute, Daniel's going to tell you some stories.
Thank you, Scott. Yeah, if you guys are following us, catch all the action on our YouTube and Facebook. It'll be there for you to rewatch. Want to do a big thanks to the sponsors, Acme Omega Cases and Omega Billiards TV, Fury Cues, Valley and their new Pro Cat tables, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, and Diamond as well. But a big thanks to the VNEA crew putting on this wonderful event. Tim now leads 1-0.
I'm also just noticing it's a race to 6 then. Okay. Last match, I guess it was intermediate. They went to 5. So whatever regular is, whatever this is, they're going to 6. Hit some solid controls the cue. But it did get kicked up table. Pockets a ball. Not sure what he's got on the 1. Got a safe. Bring the cue down here, I guess. Cut across the face. He needs that 1 to hide. Had the right idea. Caught the 1 just a little chunky. Not sure what Shawn's looking at. Looks like Shawn's forced to kick. Got a hanging 8 ball down here. Never know. Might like the ending of this. Look at this window. Ball rolled around and rolled right into a window, I believe, for Tim. Even with maybe even a offensive shot. This one passes the 3. Looks like a little jumpy coming. Maybe he's trying to get to the 8. Got over the ball pretty easy for a good jump. Yeah, it's a straight line. He wants that ball to reverse up, and it held enough. Okay, he hits it real nice to keep that 2 from dropping down to this bottom rail. It comes across. He's got a 4 ball that he's kind of, if he wants, he's got to go to the top rail and then like turn it back towards the 7 to keep the 5. I don't know. Doesn't look like he could draw it to the right hand rail and come across, right? Maybe a tad of reverse or inside. Turns it. He's going to get caught 50-50. You know, it turned, overturned, and it went towards the 5. It came straight out more and towards the 7, cut down this angle, but I think he's still okay. Decide if he wants to keep it on that side of the table or come past the 7 or the side pockets. Oh, is this a bank? A naked bank. Wow. Just straight up banking it. Well, it puts Tim on a bank. It's almost free if you control your white ball. Right? Speed control. Cue ball goes over. Maybe you get the 7-9 blocker on a miss. Plus position. Okay. He's going to get a roll. We missed the outcome. Looks like it was close enough. But it did hit this back rail somehow and back up. So big roll for Tim, and Shawn does have this one rail, so maybe could be close. Could be in. Have this one rail, so maybe could be close. I don't know what he's got on the 7. Okay, so right down Broadway. You pop it, you get your 9 in the side, right? That kind of control. Okay. A little deceleration there. Just try to, you know, kind of aim it in, turn it, steer it in. Tim, you know, he's got another bank to the other side. Maybe this is his better side. I like this bank. This bank feels like it's a little bit more control than he had. 7 ball's a little bit away from that top rail. Same way. I think he hit it the same exact way. He's going to leave. He's going to get his roll. And this one's tough. Bank is very sharp, but it's on. The cut is just nasty. Trying to cut it because your cue ball darts right at this 9. They tried to cut it. Catches it from behind. If it sticks, it's going to leak. Tim's loving it. Okay, fires it in. 2-0 for Tim. Shawn's break. So race is 6 still. Still plenty of time.
Timmy 2X. Big thanks to the viewers, guys tuning in, sharing the stream out, and liking. I'll just say thank you very much for tuning in to Omega Billiards TV coverage of the VNEA Classic. I want to take a brief moment to cut to our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Okay, back at it. One in the side. Good break. Pockets. Plenty of bowls sitting right on a nice 3 with a 4 hanger. I come up and hit this 8. You know, if you bump that 8, opens up your 5 a whole bunch more. Okay, touchy shot. And he gets the best of it. I didn't think that thing was going to get there, and it lands on angle. Okay, play for the side. Kept an angle. Should be all right. Yeah, that's gonna get us to 2-1, and that was a dangerous 4-ball, 4-5. I don't want to shoot that shot every day. Okay, 21. Figuring something out. I saw a break and run. I don't even think they're talking about pools, so it's all right.
Speaking of pool and our broadcast here, if you guys are just tuning in, you can catch all of the action. It'll be saved here on the Omega Facebook and YouTube page for your guys' enjoyment. Make sure you check us out at omegabill.com. Got some really good deals going on. And if you're in the building, come by and say hello. Omega Billiards, the alpha of billiards.
Have this one rail, so maybe could be close. Back to
There we
pool.
go.
Tim with the break. See if he can match the break and run. Gets a ball down. I think this one's going to shape up. Okay, got a 5-9 looking right in your face. That's a tough hold, right? It's also a tough comeback. You know, getting all the way across. He's looking at this 2-ball, right? Am I losing my mind, or is he shooting a 3 next? Is that the 2 or the 4, Daniel? Oh, Daniel. Maybe he's shooting a 3. It was the 2. I knew it was a tough hold. But that's going to give Shawn this 5-9 carom that I don't think is missable. If you shot it right from there, I don't think it stays out at all. Bad angle. That's I think you can move the ball. You could go and hit that top rail 6-8, come back down. I think before you shoot that one. But the angle might be, you know, it's hard to tell the angle. I just think you go up. Oh man, he stuck it right there. Maybe the 5 goes. Yeah, it looked no good from that angle. Should have went all the way across and you know, played the 5 from the back cut. But it looks like it might sell this rack right out. A little float on the 6. Don't think it hurt you. Okay, he muscles it in. I like sticking it right there and do the draw 3-rail. Just stick it right there. That little baby angle's enough. Get your draw. Little straight, but I think it's still enough. Okay, that's going to work out. Looks like Tim's going to jump to a 3-1 lead in a race to 6. Couple errors by Shawn. So it's a little good shooting by Tim and a little mistakes by Shawn. Shawn has the break. Did break and run the last one.
Moment from our sponsors, guys, and we'll be right back.
He's okay. He's disappointed. I don't know if this works out. That's a good shot. Looking good for your 8 top right. I don't know if he wants to draw it back for your side. But it looks like if he pops it right there. Okay, so he does move it. Jars the 7 a little bit. A little force fed. Got a bad angle, but okay for the 8. Has to go to the top rail, I believe. Okay, this is an 8 and a clear blue. So we're kind of even on that. Shawn still has a tester 8. Big draw, bottom right, top right corner for your 8. And you can catch that 3-rail shot. He's going the other way. So 3 rails to the right. Hit it nice. Hit it real nice. Made that look easier than it was. Okay, gets the 9 in. 3-2. So a missed 8 by Shawn earlier and a missed 8 by Tim. Makes it a 3-2, and Tim does have the break.
If you guys are in the building, we have Shane Van Boening, Dr. Q, Jerry Briesath. A lot of action happening here for all you pool fans to enjoy at the 2024 VNEA World Pool Championships. Come by and say hello to us at the Omega booth. Handle your cue, get it repaired, anything you need with apparel and merchandise. We've got you covered. Check out omegabilliards.com for your next billiard supply purchase. Heading into the top of the 6 here. Mr. Barron up to break.
Okay, Tim back at it. Both guys break well. They hit the ball square and solid. Making balls on maybe one dry break. No scratches type of thing, so they break well. Okay, gets the 1 to drop in the side, and the 2 is funky. Aggressive, he cut it, back cut it in the side. See something. Now, so it hit a little bit of everything, and we got an ugly one down here. I don't think it can be hit. Like the best one rail kick to the left and come back at that 3. I don't think he could hit it. This poor ref. Well, it could be the easiest hit in the world. Easiest hit call. Be the toughest. Tony from yesterday. He's coming in. I'd just start waving the flag if I was the ref. Just start waving it now. Well, he looks like he can get in there now. That it looks like. No good. But it was a slow sweat. Well, you know, it could get tricky trying to get on this 6 from your 5. Not that it's tricky. But there's only a window, a slight window in between those balls there. Shouldn't be hard. Why don't you go busting into this? I go drawing into the 9 again, you know? Yeah, I'm being serious. If I know I got that hanger 5, I could crash on one of those balls, but...
Get a little separation.
Well, I don't know. You could also, you know, mess things up. You hit your spots, you could get out. But that other one earlier, I would have definitely bumped the 8 coming off that rail because you opened up the 5 lane. The lanes are open here, so you don't have to go nuts. Should be okay. That's enough. It's a good hit. You got perfect on that. You know, you get any sharper on that 6 for a cut, you start going back and forth, and you know leads to speed control errors. This one's going to take a little touch. Good shot. Stay off the rail. Okay, gets a little bit to where the dig. He wants to put a little low ball. Otherwise, high right. He's digging. A little high right would have got this ball done. Okay, nice smooth stroke. Okay, so 3-3 in a race to 6. We got a hard 6. Pair of threes. And it's Shawn's break. So a nice little battle. Both guys missed a, 8-ball out of nowhere. A couple shots, mistakes-wise, but they're playing a little bit more solid now. Shawn for sure. Catching a little rhythm.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We got ourselves an intermediate match here, race to 6. All tied up, 3-all. We have Shawn Henning stepping up to break.
Also with the Hall of Fame induction. The Canadian, the professional DJ, and more. We're ready to have a good time.
That one sounded good. Picture perfect. If he gets a shot on this too. Look at that ball. Did a little dance on him. Almost came down for this side. But smashed him. Look at this rack. 3 balls on the break. Here's a shot like on every other ball, except for 2. It's got to be a safe somewhere, you figure. You know, drag, draw your cue ball past the 5-9 gap. You know, if you can miss that 8, miss the 5. Yeah, your 2 ball come off the rail, but even if you bring him to this bottom rail, it should be a challenge. I don't like going up that way. Just turn around, do the same thing, right? He's going to draw, drag, miss the 6. There we go. Okay, nice idea, right? It worked, I think. It's got an edge. I don't know. It's pretty close. I mean, almost 3/4 of the ball. But still, this this bottom rail makes it challenging if you can see the shot. It was a good play. Okay, he hit just as much as he had. That's what I saw. So right back at it. Good safe. It catches the 9, little 50-yard line, but doable. Down the corner puts him in shape if he goes to the right-hand rail. He's got to come off that rail. I don't think he's got to hold it where he plays this below the side pocket cue ball. I think he can hit it and just go just above your side. He's looking at 3-9. Okay. I played that naked bank before. He's playing his combo. Okay, give it a ride. It's gonna get a roll, I think. Had the whole ball. Nice shot. Easy cue. Easy cue ball. Man, he loves that corner. Tricky 5. Tricky 5. I mean, you could just bunt it in and get your shot on the 6. You know, this is... It's a rough one. It's like just touched a 5. Okay, tried to muscle it away, and maybe, no good. Sell the farm to Shawn. Little tweener, but okay. Side pocket. Right next, yeah, side pocket. He fires it in the corner. Fires it right in for a 4-3 lead. That's a few games in a row for Shawn. Got away with playing that combo. I mean, that was pretty wild. Tim's break. Down a game. Race to 6. Got to keep him off the hill. You're Tim.
We'll pause here for a brief moment from our sponsors.
Okay, we're back at it. Tim's switching sides on us. And 9 ball. We got a live 9. Man, this looks like it could be a quick one. So switching sides pays off. Didn't look like it hit him just as square, but results are results. Might not be able to play that you know, the 9 ball till a little bit later. Just hanging a little to the high side. Let's get as close angle towards the 7. Flatten it out if he does play the combo. You don't want to shoot it from there in that back cut on the 4. Hey, let's see if he plays it. Yeah, You know, if not, you're going to make a decision. You're playing the 6 up the corner, you're getting underneath there, you're going to just play the 6-9. I mean, if it looks that good, almost like a 50%er. You know, it takes a lot to miss this ball, I believe. Oh my God, I jinxed him. I let Whitey loose. Oh my goodness. That almost held up. Wow, I jinxed him. Well, no, you know, it's not. There's work. There's work. Could have been a whole lot worse. Tricky, tricky, tricky. He's looking to rail first to 6 into that little split. 9-8 split. Ball's got to go. There might be a little mistake there with ball in hand. You figure, you know, you don't come up short. But he's still got the proper angle. Just a tougher shot. A lot more, less control to get that 6. I mean, that 6 you got to get pretty good if you're going to be playing that shot. Probably play with the cue ball. Come off the 6 with the cue. Look at this. Wow, I thought he made it. He's going to give an edge. So he's going to give up the 5, and this decision falls on Tim. He's gonna, I guess you got to come up above it. I don't think he could hold and rip draw it and try and drag it under. So you figure he's going to have the same shot that Shawn was trying to play. So if you could see this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Side pocket came out of nowhere.
Had a lot of heat on it too. So that ball was going to, that side wasn't there. It bounced in forever. Look at this.
Oh, Shawn's pulling the trigger.
Yeah. Gonna miss it. Okay, so to the hill first, Shawn. Okay, and he does have the break. That was an interesting game.
Thank you guys for tuning in too. Stay tuned after this match. I was checking the scoreboard, and we may have our next matchup at 2, if not 2:30, just kind of depending on what they throw at us here. We are watching an intermediate men's right now, race to 6 here in the finals arena, brought to you by Omega Billiards TV. Thank you guys for tuning in. Drop a like and a share. We appreciate all your support. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Stay tuned for the updates as Shawn's breaking on the hill, heading into the top of the 9th.
Another good sounding break. He's got that one just darting for that side pocket. Nice spread out again. Okay, loose Whitey. Runaway Whitey. Maybe 3-8. So he overcooked that one coming out. You know, you could want, you know, he's miserable, but you got to safe come across the face of the 3, dart the 3 up table, maybe, you know, you nibble, and you don't want to make the 8, but that's where you want to drop it. I think he's got the angle. But you know he's dying to shoot this 3-8. Okay, so he plays the safe the other way, which is okay. Maybe left it. He could walk into a safe here. If Tim could get to the right-hand edge of the 3, which I think he can. If anything, he kicks from behind. Ooh, he missed a kick. Okay, makes the 7 almost. All right, so second attempt for Shawn. A little easier look with that 7-8 not glued up. That 7-8 looked like, it's going to end up on a combo. Okay, jiggles that one in. Kept his angle. Okay, playing for the side. That works. This ball is moving, but it's perfect, and Shawn's going to get this one. It's going to be a 6-3 finish over Tim. Pretty good shooting, nice match. A couple good shots, really good runouts. But we're going to be moving on. Daniel told you the schedule. My name is Scott Simonetti, and I'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Thank you, Scott, and thank you guys for tuning in to another Omega Billiards TV broadcast. Stay tuned for more. You guys know what to do. We'll be here for you, bringing pool action from the VNEA. Stay tuned.